What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Speed Duel Showdown number 55. I caved. We are using the limited list. It just doesn't make sense to keep going if literally everything is continuing to run it. I think all the YCSs at this point run it, and extravaganzas run it, and I want to stay competitive. So even if Konami's not going to actually pull the trigger on it. So here we are. The decks are interesting. No moths today. We got 11 people, so yeah, obviously I think that was kind of the right call, just based on some of the reactions and feedback I've been receiving. So we're going to actually see some interesting stuff. For those of you that are sub to the Patreon, patreon.com/SpeedDuelLeague, top 3 deck lists will be posted. I'm going to get right on that tonight after this one because people are going to be interested in these decks as opposed to just seeing 3 moth decks. So we'll see that. What's going on, everybody? We got 11 people today. That's a starting pot of $55. Any new sub, gift sub, puts $3 more in the pot. If you have Prime up, you can sub for free. Yeah, starting pot 55. 11 people. Broke double digits first time in a couple months. So, yeah, we got Chin Straps here, Ron Wiz, Ursus, Tetra, Siren Rises, Marshmallow Ruffian, Keebler. Neshi's here. All right, I'd like to see Neshi here. I think he's streaming too. H King, Ink Wormling, and Yanger. The bottom 3 I think are new. I haven't seen the showdown, so welcome, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. It's going to be a big one. Yeah, also get the Patreon if you want to play and everything. Thanks for the plug. Thanks for the plug, Siren. Siren's a Speed Duel Lord patron, which is the $15 a month, but you get free entry to everything. So with the Showdown bi-weekly, 2 of those, that's a $10 value, and then the Speed Duel League weeklies that Terramaster does, that's $3 over 4 months. That's math. That's what does that come to, $22, and it's $15 to sub to the Patreon. You get that and the deck list, so it's definitely worth it now. Like for sure. Like we were kind of like keeping a zero margin there, but now we're definitely losing money if you guys sub to the Patreon. So go ahead and go for it. All right, here are your pairings, guys. We got Neshi and H King, Keebler and Ink Wormling, Marshmallow Ruffian and Yanger for the round 1. This is single elimination. We're going to see a couple rounds of single elimination because we have 11 people. Also in round 2, this is just based on seeding. Tetra and Siren Rises, you guys are good to play too here in round 2. We'll go ahead and call these in contact opponent. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, you guys are already on top of it. Already on top of it. H King, I'm just going to call you King. Keebler. Ink Wormling. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, I don't know which one I want to watch. These all look pretty interesting, and I haven't had an opportunity to play too much since Paradox, so a lot of this stuff is going to be stuff that I'm going to see for the first time. We'll see how it goes. Oh, and Tetra and Siren. It'll be nice to watch something new, though. Let's go to Dueling Book. Yeah, weird decks are appreciated. I mean, I looked at Siege. Thanks for the gift sub. Gift sub to Cool Dead Punk. You just added $3 more in the pot. Appreciate it. Brings the pot up to 58. Yeah, I've been looking. The only exposure I've had to it, because I haven't been playing, is the midterm potential stuff. So like Carbonettin we saw last week or a couple weeks ago. Outback Koalas is the one that I want to see. I think we're going to see some Gate Guardian and some Roids today. Water Dragon was cool. I really like Daedalus. So when I saw that had potential, I was like, oh, nice. But I don't think anyone's playing that today. Let's start with Neshi. Let's see what he's got. I think we got Crystal Beast going with Neshi. Classic Crystal Beast man. Let's go to main screen. Oh my god, actually, we seen double Crystal Beast looking in the future? Oh my god. BattleNet, I turned those notifications off, I swear to god. Alright. We got double looking into the future Crystal Beasts, actually. This is really interesting to see. Not only is it rare that we see Crystal Beasts, I mean, we might see it a little more. I don't know. But Crystal Beast has been a deck that's out there. I think it got gassed up by a couple new cards, but like looking in the future and Crystal Beast is Duel Academy. So double looking in the future mirror here to start. It's interesting. King with opener Pegasus, Topaz Tiger, and then Neshi. Gonna see Neshi's Beast too. That'll be interesting. You used to be the koala guy, but now it's kind of dead. How did it explode? What was it good for the first week and now it's dead? I didn't even get a chance. You got to give me like 2 to 4 business months to get on top of a deck profile. Yeah, man, it's already dead. That sucks. All right, we have another Pegasus here coming out. Are we going to see... Ooh, boy, I've never seen a mirror like this before. Let's see. Pegasus for Pegasus. Looking into the future, so... Basically, you just rearrange your deck. The top 3 can't play any traps. No, it can't play any spell cards. So a lot of these decks just don't run spells, but, you know, it's Crystal Beast. So there's not really too many spells you want to run that aren't like Book of Moon. But you're going to use Conclave and Regeki. Crystal Regeki. That'd be pretty good. It can do well against Beatdown. Yeah, I'm seeing Beatdown everywhere. White Sauce just took second place at YCS Pasadena's Giant card for Checkmate. And I think he was using Beatdown. Or else he lost to Beatdown. Yeah, Beatdown's, I don't know. Like, Beatdown's is definitely, like, good staples. We just need to call it something. Oh, right, King. So I think Dogran's new, right? Okay, let's see. This is a dinosaur. Finally, good dinos potentially here. Who's set? Yeah, I think, is Dogo just like a good staple? You can splash. Special to your hand, opponent's field, and attack position by attributing a monster to control. So Neshi gave it to King by attributing their Pegasus. If your opponent controls a Kaiju, you can special summon this card from your hand. Yeah. So they just fight each other. I think I've seen this in Master Duel. I think I ran into 2 decks like this. It's like still kind of rogue. Only control a Kaiju monster once per turn. You remove Kaiju counters. Yeah, the Kaiju counters. Yeah. And destroy all monsters. That's kind of cool. So Conclave, I think that just like, yeah, is bounce to hand, right? So that has really good synergy with Crystal Beast because you get the Kaiju, which is like attributing a monster from King, but then Conclave gets it back in your hand. You can just do it again next turn. Now King had Regeki, so he put Topaz Tiger to the graveyard and destroyed. Destroyed something. Oh, he destroyed it's just a card, right? Yeah, it doesn't have to be a monster. So Crystal Regeki. There you go. We've seen both traps that this deck works with. Crystal Conclave and Regeki. And the Kaiju is a cool splash. Super cool splash. Oh, what's up, Albert? You're in here. Yeah. Oh, you used Outback Koalas? No way. I thought you were using a Beatdown variant. You lost to Beatdown, maybe. Yeah. That's sick. It's still alive, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. Send me your deck list, White Sauce. I want to see it. Unless you already posted it in the midterm potential. I think it's like, does it revolve around the skill heavily? I haven't seen it yet. All right, looking in the future here. In terms of theme, Outback is the coolest. I always love the dinosaur stuff, but I give Outback a shot. And I like Ancient Gears, especially with Ultimate Ancient Gear going. We saw Ursus with that deck the other week. Oh, lets him attack and defense. Oh, okay. So it's just like big booties, big attacks. Pegasus and DD Warrior Lady, we're going to go for the Banish, but we have another 18 here coming through, and King's resource is pretty low right now. Full back row for Neshi. Looks like this 18 might go through. Put King down to 22. Oh, baby. We got Conclave right off the bat here. Oh, no, that was looking to the future. Conclave's up. Yeah. Only one guy asked for your Koala so far? You got second place. How do you not hear Outback Koalas and be like, I'm interested. I'm interested in this. Looking in the future. Yeah, so like you got to think about how these guys just have their decks laid out. But I think that because they both have that same advantage, it really just comes down to resources, and Neshi's just got it here for now. And Topaz Tiger, it's going to buff itself when it attacks, so it goes up to 2,000. This is going to sweep over Pegasus with a difference of 2. And that's going to go through. You cannot place it, but you can Conclave. Back row is full for it to be placed, but you can Conclave here. It says destroyed by battle. You special summon a Tiger. So next turn, Tiger only gets 400 attack when it attacks. So this is going to be a 2,000 into a 16 next turn from Neshi. Not barring any other monster we might get out. All right, I'm gonna grab this bracket and put it over here. We have 4 other matches. We have 4 matches total going on. We got 3 other matches off stream going on still. There is Dogaran. We know that he had that already. It was in his hand from the first Conclave. Conclave again, put it back. That is super. I love that synergy. That is a menace. It's got to be good with like even like any bounce to hand effects. Like, can you put that in magnets? Somebody tell me you can put that in magnets. All right, that's game one to Neshi. Just really good resources, good use of Doggeron. Meanwhile, we have Tetran Siren, Keebler and Inky, Ink Wormling, Marshmallow and Yanger playing off stream. Siding, yeah. I've seen a lot more. I mean, when you got the limited list going on, there's a lot more. There's a lot more straight flush, and straight flush is great against Crystal Bees. If they have straight flush in the side, you definitely put that in. Straight flush, waking. Some people put the Nightmare Wheels in the side too. We'll see. Oh, Mind Crush. We're seeing Mind Crush now too. All right, opening a Pegasus with Topaz Tiger. Going to look into the future. Actually, you know what? I don't think I've seen any magic removal here. I've just seen Regeki, which I don't know if that's consistent enough to put Waking in against. No Cosmic Cyclone here. Obviously, you're looking into the future. You're probably not playing it. Pegasus Tiger? You can change the rules of the game, but you'll always see the mirror. Does he benefit from a crash? I don't think so. You put Windstorm in this deck, Albert? Oh my god. You put Windstorm in this deck. I'll have to put this out in a dueling book deck. And actually read some of these. In Rage Battleox, though, I've seen a lot. That's everywhere now. Yeah, a lot of people are just doing like 3 Book of Moon and 2 Nightmare Wheel and 1 Zoma pretty consistently. If it's not like maybe like 3 DD Warrior Lady instead of 3 Book of Moon. All right, no attack from Neshi. We're going into King's Battle phase here. We had a set monster, 2 set cards. We're going to Regeki here to get rid of Tiger to hit that Warrior Lady. That's a really good hit. That's terrifying. Oh, Destroy by Battle at the same time, opening up the back row slots so Sapphire Pegasus can go in the back row. That's good. That's smart. Way to use those resources. No damage here. King's going to pass. End phase, the 1 Zoma coming out. Tiger going into attack for 2,000. 2 back row, though. It's going to be Conclave or Regeki, more or less. That's pretty much all they got. You might see the Nightmare Wheel or the Zoma. Yeah, this is a total of 38. We do have Conclave coming. At start of battle, we activate Conclave. Okay. Gonna send it. Oh, send Zoma back to the hand. Okay. It's gonna be a reset by Neshi, but at least we potentially. Oh, Mind Crush. That's what he's got going on. Mind Crush is Zoma. All right, a little bit of synergy there with the Conclave. Like to see it. The bounce the hand with Mind Crush. Had to use a couple cards to get rid of that Zoma, but it's all right. King taking the 2,000 from. It's 2,000, right? Oh, an opponent's monster. It's not direct. Yeah. So 16. Gonna drop him down to 24, and now Neshi with the Conclave. Just in case he gets tigered. Here comes the Tiger. Okay, Conclave. There's the Kaiju. Oh, man. Kaiju and Conclave effect? That's, oh my god, double Kaiju? You can put it down because he's got one, and now Conclave brings it back? That is nasty. That is so nasty. And you get your normal summon. You get normal summon. You did 2 specials and a normal right there with Kaijus. What a hand. That was outrageous. Yeah, that was brutal. Woo, boy. Neshi moving on. All right, good to see. Like to see. King, thank you for thanks for coming out tonight. Hope you had fun, and hope to see you at the next one. It could have been anyone's game. The Conclave into Mind Crush is tough because you're like you got to use 2 cards to get rid of the Zoma. When potentially there was life points you could spend, but it's good. All right, Neshi, you're going on to play Dr. Chinstrap. I'll go ahead and call your match. That was a 2-0 Neshi in round 1. King is out round 2. Meanwhile, we still have Tetra and Siren. Keebler playing Ink Wormling and Marshmallow playing Yanger. Let's see if we got any other match results. No other match results yet. Let's jump into another game. Let's look at Marshmallow and Yanger. We are in game 2. Yanger up 1. Okay, and this is the Roids, right? All right, so I haven't seen this one yet. Anyway, he's playing the Horizonu Hyozanru. I can't do this. The Diamond Dragon with Carbonet, that's right. And the Under Pressure skill. There we go. Okay, so I got to figure out kind of what the Roids are doing here. But, Neshi, let me call your next match. Neshi and Chinstrap for round 2. Strip Bell with a Pyre Monster. Each player takes damage. So we used Floodgate. Oh, we got Night Beams in this deck. I'd like to see that. Treat a Machine Monster to get a non-Windroid. For damage calculation. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Attacks a defense position monster, just destroys it. That's cool. Carbonet and out. Marshmallow taking the 800. We're going for the banish here. The Carbonet and banish into the Diamond Dragon. Oh, when we use Champion's Vigilance here, we got a wheel, a wall disruption. Triple back row for Marshmallow right now. He's got to win this one to stay alive. This is round 1. Going for 16 into a full back row. We're going to take it. Okay, banish Carbonet for, oh, the big booty. That's why. Floodgated, but it's okay. We have him in defense anyway, but... Oh, no. Drillroid. What am I thinking? Yeah. Well, we can if we stop this attack, but it doesn't matter because it's floodgated. So eventually Drillroid will get through unless you get rid of it with a trap. Oh, Widespread Ruin. You got rid of it with a trap. Congratulations. Okay, so if we're not seeing Drillroid, I think that we're all right with that floodgate. It was floodgated, right? Yeah, it was floodgated. Mixroid is like the fusion fodder. What's it? 2200 defense, 4-star. Do you even use that effect, or you just use it for the defense? That's rancid. All right, we're going for 800 with Carbonetin. Oh man, Yanger at 11, and we're not battling any fire monsters. It's such a specific, specific circumstance there, that first line, but we probably won't see in Speed Duel, at least not right now. Ooh, Cyber Dragon special summon tribute for Jinzo. Not going to get over the Diamond Dragon, but you're going to do battle damage to this Carbonetin, and if you don't have a trap, you're screwed. Yeah, that's it. No Book of Moon here. Yanger over Marshmallow. All right, we got Roids moving up. Yanger going on to play Ursus. So have fun with that one. That was a 2-0. Better luck next time, Marshmallow. You're playing on. You got credit in your account, so you're good anyway. You're good. Yanger and Ursus, I'll call you guys in just a second. Looks like we still got the other 2 matches going on, though. Let's catch the end of Keebler and Wormling. Game 2, Keebler up 1. This is Ink Wormling. Meanwhile, Ursus and Yanger. You guys are good to get started. Round 2. Round 2, still an elimination round, so loser does get knocked out. We aren't quite in the semifinals with 11 people today. Interesting. So we have a Book of Moon with looking in the future. Okay, so we see some Book of Moon use. I mean, you're typically using it on your opponent's turn. And we got Paradox Brother skill for Keebler. I don't think I saw what you saw UFO turtle? Siren, you got wrecked? Uh-oh. It's Tetra over Siren? Okay. That was round 2, but still no semi. What were you playing, Siren? I can't remember. Oh, you were playing Roids. Oh, and you had like gate. Yeah, you were playing Roids. Okay. I don't know. Roids just won over Carbonetin, so we'll see. Deck's not bad. All right, Tetra, you are going to play the winner of Ursus and no, you're going to play the winner of Neshi and Chinstrap, which is going on still. Keebler with Ladybug in hand. We have a UFO turtle. Yeah, a lot of setting and no action here. Zero gravity. Oh, okay. So basically a windstorm. Okay. Dream Clown, interesting little staple there. And there's Drill Roid, so we're playing Roids here. Yeah, that's actually pretty good synergy. I can see that. I can see that. So Drill about to have a field day and destroy some stuff. One back row for Keebler. Battle phase. Yeah, Drillroid into UFO Turtle. Destroy by battle effect? Special summon a fire monster? No, nothing there. Oh, it's before damage calc. Yeah, okay. Crystal Seer and Wall of Disruption. Again. Oh no. Crystal Seer good now? Yeah, we're looking for the big boy. Yeah, you were gate. I saw you had a couple gate pieces. I don't know what the meta is with gate. Pretty much always. It seems like it's pretty much always mixed with Roids, though. At least right now. Although Keebler's got him, he's not playing Roids. End phase Labyrinth. Oh yeah. So Clown. That works super well with Clown. Gonna destroy Crystal Seer. Like that synergy. That's cool. Is that every there's Ladybug. Every player's end phase, yeah. So you can just, if Clown keeps flipping around. Oh, this is why Zero Gravity is different from Windstorm. It's all monsters. It's not just your opponents. So you want that for Clown. All right, we have Kazajan floodgated. Oh my gosh, coming out real fast. End phase Labyrinth puts them both in attack. Oh, Drillroid into Kazajan. That is that's rough. Drillroid works really well with this too, just because things keep flipping to defense. And he's got floodgates. Battle phase Drill, yeah, Drill on the Kazajan right there. End phase Clown, popping. Ooh, Apprentice Magician, and that's got to be placed by destroyed by battle, right? Haven't seen Apprentice Magician since Battle City. Yeah, Clown is doing really good work for Wormling right now. That is super cool to see. Keebler, pretty low on cards. We got the Ladybug, but we're going to start taking some serious damage here. End phase for Keebler, we're swapping back to attack. Oh, the turn player controls. I see. It's the turn player. Yeah, so that still works really well with Clown. We have 28 on the board, pending another normal summon. Nothing to destroy with Clown this time, though. He's like, why do we even say, oh my god. Don't even put anything on the field right yet. That's going to be a total, that's 4 though, right? 28 math? Oh, but Keebler has Ladybug. We stay alive. I think we're at 15. Oh, did they get walled? Oh, God, that's right. They got walled. Okay. So Drillroid still works, obviously, with the effect, which is good. Drillroid is, like, immune to wall when you're trying to beat down a defense monster. But, yeah, that's not good, actually. So the only source of damage that Wormling actually has is Clown. And Keebler's running, like, a 30-card deck. Oh, I might turn into one of these games. Oh, here's the skill, too. Beware the Brothers Paradox. So, yeah, that's how we got Kazuya now, because we tributed, I think, a Crystal Seer for it, and we used the skill to help us. Didn't even matter, though, because of Floodgate. Clown popping, though. Double Golden Ladybug. Keebler staying alive. I think Keebler's definitely going for the stall now. We are definitely going for the stall here. Double Golden Ladybug. 2 Pool Noodles on Wormling's side with no attack. Obviously, anything you put down is going to get wrecked by Dream Clown. And Wormling's just completely set up. So Keebler's gaining 1,000 but losing 12 each turn unless Wormling starts tributing or does something else. So that's a total of 1,800 life points over 9 turns. So he's got the stall. He's got the stall. You want to set like set Waking. Waking's a good side against this for sure. Really just looking for whatever you can tribute with at this point, I think. Yeah, those clowns, you can't you can't put any monsters down. Not against those clowns. Even if you put something down to try and swing in one of the clowns, you got 2 back row to deal with, and you don't want to free anything up for Wormling. There's literally no reason to do anything here. There we go. To the bitter end. I think Worm would scoop here if we didn't have a tribute. We've got to have a tribute. Something to get more damage. Oh, no. We got to have a way to get more damage on this board because Keebler is not bleeding fast enough. Yeah. Why? What's the reason? No reason to play anything. Oh, Book of Moon to reset. Oh, Worm. Book of Moon to reset the Drillroid. So now we're at 16. Floodgate, though. Keebler is ready. So Keebler set that one pretty early, though. I wonder if Bookworm... Oh, I wonder if they had Book before that floodgate, because that's pretty critical error. But yeah, Book of Moon just to reset and get some more damage out. That would now you're swinging with, you would have been swinging with 28, which would have shortly taken him down like 3 turns. That's unfortunate. I think that Keebler just locked it in for real now. But, well, Wormling can set something now or play something else. This might not be over. Yeah, we're just setting up defenses again. Like another, I mean, at this point, he must have another floodgate or something to stop an attack. Like, he's going to be fine. 5 cards left in Wormling's deck. We got a match result. Oh, wow, that was fast. Ursus, you and Yonder start. You and Yanger started really not that long ago. 2-0 Ursus over Yanger. Yanger was playing the Roids. Ursus playing Cyber Angels today. Cyber Angels over Roids. All right. Yanger, thank you for playing. Hope to see you next time. That is a round 2 match, so loser does go home. Currently sitting in the semifinals is Tetra and Ursus. You guys aren't playing, though. Tetra, you're playing the winner of Chinstrap and Neshi. Ursus, you are playing... This winner of Wormling and Keebler has to play Ron. That winner plays you. But Tetra and Ursus are currently secure for a bronze match. If they lose, they are double limb. Keebler with the jar. Oh my god, just in case you get decked out. Now I know why Keebler wanted to wait for the limited list to play this absolute masochism. Actually, it's probably more sadistic. I don't think there's any way Wormling comes out of it. Let me just double check their deck just to see if I can click off of this. Because I think we're just watching the bleed. What do we... I don't know. Oh, Keebler bleeds. Look, he's actually below the bar now. He's at 36. Very briefly before he goes back up to 46. Yeah, and then Book with 4 cards left in deck. I think that we, I think we're good to click off of this one, guys. I think we got a clear winner there with the burn, with the slow bleed out. Let's look at Chinstrap and Neshi. Let's see. This winner's going on to play Ursus. We're going to game. We got a game 2. Neshi down. Uh-oh, but look at that. We got a lot of stuff going on Neshi's side. And Chinstrap, oh, Viral Infection. That's right. He played this. It's Viral Despair. He's got Despair from the Dark this time. I don't think he had it last time. He played it a couple weeks ago. The Bubble Man. Oh, yeah. This is all about being Hellbent, though. You definitely want, like, nothing in your hand. Santa Claus. Despair. We got shells in here. And the Serpents. Yeah, Bubble Man special summon and draw 2 cards. But we have Conclave, 2 Pegasus, 2 cards in Neshi's hand. There's the Santa Claus over Pegasus. It looks like Chin's also going for a deck out with a 30-card deck. Fair. Didn't chuck the shells. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't pay to add 1 to hand, but you got a next one. Oh, Neshi's going to let it happen. Okay. There you go. So I don't think that there's, like, any Blaze accelerators here, right? It's just like you have the shells. You get shells in your hand so that it's just more fodder for Viral, I think. It is a cool deck. Yeah, I like it. And they're both using Kaijus here. Well, Neshi's using Kaijus. We saw the Kaiju with Neshi last time. I think there's somebody else here tonight that's using Kaijus. But this is super cool. Double Kaiju Conclave, that is the play right there. Like, that is explosive. There's a lot of damage on this field right now. With a Pegasus and another Pegasus in here. Bubble Man, there's nothing that's going to... Chinstrap needs Spear. This is lethal. We got to not Santa Claus beat over Bubble Man, but then we're good. It's got to be... Oh my god, Regeki, we are clear for takeoff. This is a blast to the face for game. Even with Sphere. Even with Sphere, because it just has to be Kaiju and one other. The Kaiju play is sick. That is amazing. That's a cool card, man. That's a cool card. Oh boy. All right. This is still round 2, so loser goes home. This is the this winner's playing Ursus. Is playing Cyber Angels today. We're going to game 3. Chinstrap going to try and make it a long one. We got the Haunted Shrine and Grave already. We're calling for viral for 3. Yeah, that's smart, though. Good side with the Mind Crush, but also good fodder for viral for Neshi, because he wants to get Regekis and Conclaves out early, because that Conclave Kaiju play is, like, absolutely devastating. It's just too fast. Unless you have, like, Zombie out, Haunted Shrine, you can, like, keep it going. But just, like, that was a really fast play at the right time where you didn't have that setup. A hero lives. You get Bubble Man. And do you get the draw 2 from this? Oh, my God, you do! That's cool. Oh, you pay off your life points, though. Oof. That is, like, hard into, like, setting up defense. It's like last gambling. Not as intense. But you pay off your life points, assuming the life points don't matter because they'll never touch you. With the defense, with the Zombinas and the Haunted Shrines. All right, Pegasus coming out for Neshi. Oh, did we Waking? Oh, he ditched it for viral. So we sided in Waking and Mind Crush. That's cool. And we had to ditch a Regeki. Yikes. Pegasus, though, we can start clearing a couple things. Definitely get over this Bubble Man. And we might have set a Shell. Pegasus over Bubble. Could have been a Shell, Zombina, Serpent. Sinister Serpent. Mind Crush. Oh, good side. Wow, you actually, unless Mind Crush was in your hand, you put Regeki in over Mind Crush because you hit Serpent like that. That's huge. That shuts down that part. You just keep getting Serpent back. That's so annoying. It's just fodder for viral. Okay, Conclave's up? No. Conclave's not up? Oh, first action for Chinstrap. Topaz Tiger. Going into Monster is going to be a 2,000. DD Warrior Lady Banish. Yeesh. Well, I mean, you got it out of the way. You definitely have the resources over Chinstrap right now. But that's before Serpent, before Haunted Shrine. Midoriya hitting Pegasus. Conclave? What do you get? Topaz? No, you get another Pegasus. Okay, all 3 Pegasus is visible. Oh, still in battle phase. Yeah. 18. Haunted Shrine gets you your zombie. There's Zombina. And Zombina will get you... Wow. You want cards or you want to kill something? Bubble Man or Midoriya? We want Midoriya. Neshi, I'm not following you. I'm going to do that now. If you're still around. If Neshi's still around after this, we can raid him. Oh, nice. Well, if you can hear me, Neshi, we'll raid you after this. If, assuming we don't lose you too early, we'll see. All right. Chinstrap not playing on his phone today. That's a surprise. Okay. Yeah, Nidoria's tough because Neshi's really been doing just kind of like one monster approaches. Although we know Kaiju yet. Oh, Keebler. Yeah. I'm assuming you bled that poor person out. SD Showdown 55, I think. Yeah, Keebler 2 over Ink. I think we saw that coming. That was just a slow bleed. Keebler, you're going on to play Ron. I'll go ahead and call your match. Ron. Poor Ron. How is he gonna? What's he gonna do? He's not playing Moth today. No, he's gonna be just fine. Keebler and Ron. Let's see how far he gets there. All right, we have another set from Chinstrap. Serpents. Main phase 1. There's the Kaiju. Okay. If we have the second Kaiju, that's huge. Kaiju tributes Zambina. Oh, that's good. That's good. You break that chain early. Conclave just going to bounce about. That's fair. That's fair. Double Kaiju would have been sick, but you got Nidoria to deal with. I think you just like, yeah. Pegasus get like Topaz Tiger in the, no, triple Pegasus. And then I think you clear Nidoria, and then he takes your other. But then at least Chinstrap with nothing in hand and nothing on the field. And what can he do? He banished Haunted Shrine. He can get Serpent back. But, like, you're kind of running out of plays. That tribute for Zambina was huge because you just shut down a whole nother rotation. Depending on what you got in your hand. I mean, you got... Oh, Regeki. You're fine. You're fine. That's game. You're going for lethal. You got nothing going on, Chinstrap. Wow. Is that game... Hell yeah. It was game 3. Neshi keeps going, guys. Let's look at this bracket. Neshi keeps going. Neshi, you're playing Tetra next. These are all big boss fights. You just had one huge boss fight. You're going right into another one. Oh, that was 2 on Chinstrap. I'm not doing you dirty. All right. And this is semifinals. So Tetra, Neshi, whoever loses gets a shot at the bronze. So you're good. Meanwhile, we got Ron Wiz and Keebler just starting up. Let's go ahead and watch. Let's watch Ron Wiz and Keebler, assuming that assuming it doesn't get too stall-y. Let's see. Yeah, Ursus, you gotta wait a second. But we can call Neshi and Tetra right now. That'll be a fun one. It's Tetra, what is it? We just had daylight savings in the States. I don't even know. Are you still 6 hours ahead of me? Or are you now 7? I don't know. It's late for Tetra. All right, what do we got here? Ladybug. Ron with Ladybug, too. Ron's playing TP. This card got nerfed like a year ago, real hard. Now it's only when you take damage. It's a little more true to form from Eric, but it was stupid before. But Ron seems to be playing just pretty good staples here. We got DD Warrior Lady. Here comes Nidoria into a full back row. Keebler's going to let that happen. And Golden Ladybug. So playing around some burn stuff. I don't know. Golden Ladybug's not going to help you too much here against Keebler, but that's what side's for. Yeah, Keebler's also not going to hit you that hard, maybe? I don't know. Oh, my bad. Yeah, no one ever uses the command, Ursus, this is the one time I forgot to update it. I swear. It's going to take you to 54. I can update the Moobot. All right, we got a Book of Moon coming from Keebler's side. It's going to Book of Moon that... what did we just see here? Update my command. All right, you're good now. Exclamation bracket's going to take you to the challenge link. There you go. Yeah, Nidoria. Book-a-moon on Nidoria. We got a shell. We're paying 500 to get a shell. Yep, little shell defense here for Keebler. Still 3 full back row. Ron holding on to a Nidoria for dear life. Main source of damage. That's getting over these shells. Yeah, really not much going on for Keebler here. I wonder what his hand is. DD Warrior Lady. Ron also racking up some cards. Yeah, we're just swinging in with the Nidoria. We're going to take a Book-a-moon just because we're getting a little scared about the life points, or maybe we want to free up a spot for a new set. Let's see what Keebler's got. Really, to use Brother's Paradox, you want to, like, probably get a monster out first. Yeah, we got to reveal Kazajin to flip it over. Okay, yeah, you got the shell. You can do 1 extra normal summon as part of Beware of the Brother's Paradox and for 1 less tribute, so that's how you get Kazajin out. What else is this thing? Normal summon with 1 less tribute, a normal, new normal summon, no effect damage, only 1 monster, we can make a second attack. Yeah, so this guy's just a huge swinger. That's 1,000 for Ron. Ron, very healthy. Twice the amount of health. Kazajin, going to be able to make 2 attacks here. We just give him Nidoria. We probably just slam into this with Nidoria, but this is where Keebler's got defense, I think. We got to stop this attack. But, eesh, how do you get rid of Nidoria? Oh my goodness, double Nidoria. Oh, we got effects here. So damage calc attack 0. So we're taking, like, we are really getting hit for this, but it's worth it because Ron has health for days. He's actually got a counter on Twisted Personality now. And sure, you're losing Nidoria, but you had to get that Kazajin out. 12 again going into Keebler. And do we have defense? No, full back row, but really, what do we got here? I think we have, I mean, he's got, like, Floodgate. All right, we got a Ladybug. Floodgate Wall. Just being very patient. Ron going up to 66. That's a pretty full hand. Yeah, Ursus, you're screwed. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, we still don't know what Ron's deck really does. It's just good staples with TP. There's the Floodgate on the Warrior Lady. Going to battle, though. We're going to slap you for 12. And, okay, there's the wall. I thought he had wall disruption. So that brings the Nidoria down to 0. So now there's currently no damage threat for Ron. Oh, my goodness. This is a double Ladybug nightmare. 4 Ladybugs. Is this what we signed up for? Is this... Oh, my goodness. Ron, very, very full hands. What's that? Is this a 27? It's a 23 card deck, I think, for Ron. Battle phase. We got a Warrior Lady here. Wall disruption again. That is gross. That's everything at 0 for Ron. Yeah, Keebler just being patient. And now we're pretty much back to full. Keebler's going for stall. 100%. We got the wall disruption. His whole gimmick seems to be filling up your opponent's board, thinking they got like a really solid setup, and then just making them all useless and waiting. And I think that's what's going to happen. I mean, we're not seeing too many tributes. We're not seeing like moth gimmicks. It's pretty viable right now. Especially against these like beatdown decks, you're seeing like the, 3 really strong beaters. Limit 1 Ladybug soon. Yeah. I mean, like, just to keep everyone's sanity. Limit 1, but like with the other limit 1s. So it's like, do you want that instead of Zoma? Like, for example. Yeah, that'd be pretty nuts. Yeah, Ron's gonna have to start discarding. Oh, I forgot that Ron was putting Blast Spheres in this. It's pretty cool. Blast Sphere is a sneaky one. You forget about Blast Sphere. Although there's no spot for it now. Do we swing just to... Oh, we get a banish. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. Keebler actually gave Ron an out. So Crystal Seer, he's only taking 100, but he gets the banish, so he gets the spot freed up. That's not bad. Got some Sangas. Yep. Brothers Paradox coming. Yeah, that's not bad. Ron's got a shot here, depending on what he brings down. But if Keebler has Floodgate, it's over. He's got to ditch something to bring him down to 6. Keebler up to 66. All right, normal Blast Sphere. We just want to damage. Wall Disruption, though, and you're pulling your hair out. Oh, we're taking that. Okay. So this is another situation where Keebler's going to heal 1,000. Ron's got 14 on the board each time. So Ron has 6 cards left in his deck. So Keebler's going to take 400 6 times, which is only like 2,400, maybe 2,800. Yeah. We don't come back from this unless Ron tributes something, gets more damage. Meanwhile, I think the only other match we have going on right now is Neshi and Tetra, that first semifinal match. Ursus is patiently waiting for this game to play this winner. Floodgate, yeah. People are really patient with these traps. At least Ron doesn't have looking into the future. We're not looking each time. But yeah, it's still it's pretty slow bleed. Battle's gonna flip that up to see what it is. Apprentice Magician. Ron taking 8 for that. But oh, we gained 8. Now we lose 8. Oh, we get the discard though. We got 2 counters on TP. Have we seen TP at all? It's just not a good skill against Keebler. Yeah, Ron, it says you gained 800. It's very important that you lose 800 in this situation. Sorry, he's at 13.5. That's why Keebler was so patient at the beginning. Taking hits that almost brought him down to like 200 because he knew he just had to get that second Ladybug and then just start popping his defenses. And we just got right back up there. It didn't matter. That was really good use of life point management for Keebler. Three counts on TP. We can actually pop something. It'd be cool to, yeah, it's a random card, right? You could try and hit a Ladybug, but you just don't have damage, and you got 1 card in deck. And he can only destroy Apprentice Magician. Which, I mean, you don't get the loop because it's by battle, right? Yeah. Apprentice Magician destroy by battle, you get another one, but... Yeah. That's the scoop. All right, Keebler up 1 here. Ron got a breakthrough early against this deck. Yeah, Ron doesn't have a side skill, so doesn't seem optimal against Keebler, but we'll see what he's got. Keebler opening one Ladybug is not a good start for Ron. Triple set. Oh, God. Oh, no, why? Let's see if we get something on the field quick. Not yet. Got to watch out for all the walls and the floodgates. All right. Strap in, folks. We got a double Ladybug game. Oh my God! I have half a mind to click off this right now. Is Neshi and Tetra still playing? Let's just check in on Neshi and Tetra. Let's just see what they're doing. This is a semifinal match. Oh, a semifinal match. We're going to game 3. All right. I typically don't click around like this, but let's see this last game of the semifinal match. So loser gets to get the bronze match, but winner will sit in finals. And I got to remind myself what Tetra's playing. We're going to siding phase. 1-1. Oh, yeah. It's an interesting matchup. I think Tetra's using I'm just going to attack. Yeah. Got the Joey skill. Haven't seen the Joey skill in years on this screen. Just a beatdown. Just a Joey beatdown here. One set for Tetra to pass. Now let's see what the Crystal Beast can do. Topaz Tiger going to bump up to 2 here, swinging into this. Drillroid. Oh, wow. Good thing we did. That's a 1600 defense. Topaz Tiger actually got over it. And just Topaz out there. And this gives stuff attack, right? Yeah. So another Drillroid actually beats over Topaz because the 100 attack from I'm just going to attack. And Topaz Tiger not getting the buff. Banisher, the Radiance, the walking, talking Macrocosmos. Anything is banished. Cyber Dragon into Topaz Tiger. That's actually not bad. It's destroyed by battle, though. It gets put in the monster zone. That's some damage to Neshi, though. That was a difference of 500. Cyber Dragon going into Topaz Tiger. And Banish the Radiance for 16 to the face. Neshi at 18. So attack gives 100 attack. Negates a battle trap. Yeah, that's it. Okay. We got Breaker coming from Neshi. A little bit of magic removal. Or we keep it. No. Okay. Do we disbanish? This gets banished. Widespread Ruin. And then it's any card, right? Yeah, Widespread Ruin's banished. And then we could crash here with Banisher, or we just keep this up for defense, but we need some sets. We need some defense. We are going to crash Banisher. They both go to grave, right, when it dies? Yeah. So, yeah, this card has to stop Cyber Dragon. Maybe it's Regeki. Well, we have another monster, though, but Banisher is going to... Oh, wait. Because what's the text to Regeki? You got to send something to the grave, but you can't. Man. Cyber Dragon's lethal, though. Regeki? Yeah. You got to put it in the graveyard. Banisher says no. Wow, shoot. All right, Neshi, don't go anywhere. You got the bronze match. You have a bronze match. Tetra's sitting in finals. Let's get back to our favorites. Mr. No, not you. Mr. Wiz and Mr. Blur. All this fun is happening. Well, oh, we're in game 3 and we got Lava Golem right away? What the heck happened here? All right. Tetra sitting in finals. Very close. Neshi sitting in bronze. The winner of this game plays Ursus. The winner of that game is our finals in bronze. Lava Golem into set. Midoriya. Oh, yeah. Noticing a significant lack of ladybugs for Keebler. But, of course, there's that full back row. And what we saw in game 1, Keebler can get super, super low, and it doesn't matter because you just start getting the ladybugs and you actually have the... You see the wall, and it's over. You see the floodgate. Midoriya coming through. Do we stop that? No? Okay. Going to try and swing for another 12. Putting Keebler down to 13. We are going to take that. Still a chance for this to be exciting. No ladybug. He set a monster. Oh, God. Okay. Ron, do we have a second monster? No. Going right into battle facing Midoriya. What is this defense? Hitting the shell, yeah, okay. A little bit of shell fodder there. Keebler staying alive. Do we see Ladybug? Not yet. Do we pay 500 to get another shell? That must be another shell. We didn't pay. But also Keebler's kind of low. Maybe he didn't want to pay. He doesn't want to bring himself down to a lethal with Midoriya. Potentially. Battle phase. Oh, no second monster for Ron, though. That's killing him. That's killing him. Apprentice Magician. Here comes the Apprentice Magician loop. Killed by battle. Oh, and a half shut. A half shut so it's not destroyed. So just extending the Apprentice Magician stall. Its attacks halved, but it's not destroyed. So, yeah. Nice little piece there. Half shut was that Arena Lost Souls or was that in the structure decks? I think half shut was in the Yugi Pegasus structure deck from almost 4 years ago, 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago. Why did you want to save the Apprentice? I think it was more about freeing up a back row. Ursus, I don't know. All right, Ursus with another monster. We see a DD Warrior Lady, but we have to pull apart this. Oh, we get the banish and stop. So Wall Disruption, we can still get the banish with DD Warrior Lady. The Wall Disruption brings them back, both down to 0. This is where Ron benefits from Book and Moon to reset something. But we get the banish at least to stop the Apprentice Magician loop. And Keebler does have Ladybug. Yeah, so now Keebler has 2 spots open for like another wall and a floodgate. And we have Ladybug, and I think that he's got it. Unless Ron can just like pull out 2 more monsters and beat him down. Ron does have 2 counters on TP, so we could snatch the Ladybug, but it's tough. Keebler sets back up and holds on to Ladybug. Oh, you know what? You know what might be strategic here is if Keebler like doesn't fully set up to have other options for Ron to pick for the card drop. because I think Ladybug is more valuable than like a Floodgate or a Wall. All right, here we go. Ron's going for it. We hit the Ladybug. Oh, man. Okay, Keebler can bleed again. Battle phase, this is at 0. That was walled. So Ron needs some more monsters. Jar of Avarice coming from Keebler. All right, Jar is resolved. Setting another. No Ladybug, though. A little extra card draw. But, Ron, any other monsters we can set up? Yep, there's a DD Warrior Lady. Do we see a Floodgate? Floodgate. No Floodgate. Wall Disruption number 2. That brings Warrior Lady to 0. Book of Moon coming out on DD Warrior Lady. Okay. All right, Brothers Paradox. We got the shell set. We get another normal summon. Here comes Kazjin. The monster. And, ooh, TD Warrior Lady can still banish here. Yeah, we're just putting him out. Well, I mean, Ron can get Midori off the field now because he can slam into Kazjin and get him off the field. But Ron is Ladybug, so he shouldn't worry about it. Warrior Lady still has 15. Doria into Kazjin for... Oh my god, you sadistic mother. Oh my god. He's already at 0, so Ron taking 24. Hoping that Midoriya would die to take Kazjin with him. But Keebler half shuts him to keep him alive. We're done when I say we're done. Oh my god. Oh man, that's rude. We can still swing in with the DD Warrior Lady and get the banish here. Ron will be taking 9 from that, but looks like we're going to save Midoriya for it. Blast Sphere. Alright, more damage. Floodgate, okay. And Keebler's not going to attack Ron. So you got to get the banish here, I think. Midoriya's not going to kill it at this point. I don't know how else to get it off the field. Gives you another monster spot. Battle phase, Warrior Lady into Kazjin. Yeah, you got to take the full 22 defense, though. Its attack becomes 0 with the Kazjin effect. But you get the banish. And give you another opening. Also, two counters on TP. And, what do you know? Keebler just drew the Ladybug. So if Keebler wants to keep this a mystery, he can't play any cards. Yeah, he's got a full pass to give himself a chance for Ron to snipe the wrong one. Okay. Do we hit Ladybug? No, you hit the shell. Oh, no. Keebler keeps living. Do you have another monster? There's another Blast Sphere. So we can smack him for 14. Oh, man. Yeah, if you hit the Ladybug, that would have been... We would have seen him set shell next turn, and then it would have been like whatever traps he was drawing. Keebler 14. Keebler is one Blast Sphere swing away from death, but Ladybug is going to keep him alive. Mind Crush. Oh, Mind Crush side Ladybug. That's huge. Solid side from Ron. Double Ladybug. Oh, my God. That's so big. That is so big. What is this back row? This back row is all Keebler has to save him right now. It has to stop Blast Sphere. What a Mind Crush hit. That was gigantic. If only you had two. If only had two swings, but this has to happen. Are we seeing wall? Book of Moon. Okay. Blast Sphere can flip back up next turn and try again, but whatever Keebler draws. So Ladybug, I think he's only got two Ladybugs, so I don't think we're at risk of drawing another Ladybug, but we got to watch out for another, like, if he draws another Wall of Disruption and then hits Ron with it, then, oh my God, Keebler couldn't get it back, couldn't bring it back. That was huge. Oh, that was huge. Wow. That Mind Crush was a game changer. Yeah, drew a brick. What a game-changing Mind Crush. That was insane. That was really cool to see. Good stuff to Ron. All right, Ron. We got a Ron Ursus Classic coming up, guys. Ron and Ursus were actually in the finals last couple weeks. Ron was playing Moth, and Ursus was playing Ultimate Ancient Gear 2 weeks ago. And now they're playing totally different decks. So let's see it happen. Oh, my Lord. All right. So just to recap, we are currently just one match at a time now to finish out this bracket. So we just saw Ron was in Keebler here. Ron was going to play Ursus here in the semifinals. Winner's going to go on to play Tetra. Loser's going on to play Neshi for your top three. And Tetra's playing Joey Beatdown. I'm just going to attack Joey Beatdown. Ron's playing TP Staples, and Ursus is playing Cyber Angels, and Neshi's playing Crystal Beasts. That's a pretty good spread for top four. That's a pretty good spread. The classic once again. This is going to feel pretty fresh, though. I'm excited. Ursus playing Cyber Angel, but we're not seeing Ritual Ceremony anymore. That card got killed. Murdered in cold blood by Konami. So now we got Alexis. TP should work well enough. Was that my external? I don't know why OBS hates my external. Like, I don't think I could ever stream anything else that's like a video game, because literally all my games are on my external. And it, like, I hear the disconnecting thing like halfway through stream. Oh, maybe? Yeah, that's, we'll deal with that later. Okay, Midoriya coming out for Ron 2 back row set. We got to send you coming out on Ursus' side. I think I just saw Ben 10. Midoriya and Senju going to take 2 on Ron's side, but we're going to be able to take it with him. Ron with some Ladybug potential, too. Like, I don't know if Ursus is going to try an OTK here, what we got. Or, like, seriously cripple in one turn. That's usually what Cyber Angel does pretty well. Yeah, there's the Mar. Machine Angel Ritual coming out. Oh, it's good to see Cyber Angels again. It's been like 2 months. Ditching Ben 10 to get Edaton. Effects, Ben 10's going to get you a light monster. A light fairy monster. Edaton is out. There's Izana. Sonic Burb. That's the ritual spell. The need for Sonic Bird has come back. I remember Sonic Bird, was that Attack from the Deep, guys? 2019, was that Attack from the Deep box? I remember when that box came out, it was either that or Scars of Battle. But I think Attack from the Deep, it was the most expensive card in the box, Sonic Bird. Because like Relinquish was like, yes, please. It was like a $15 card at one point. Okay, Machine Angel Ascension is the skill to use now. We're not using Ritual Ceremony anymore. So we discard a spell and add a Cyber Angel Ritual Monster, Machine Angel Ritual spell for deck to hand, or you can shuffle. So the discard, obviously, not great, but you get the you get to put your pieces together. Get out of here, dog. What do you want? There's a Sonic Bird. We have Izana. Sonic Bird tribute for the Mar. We have Cosmic Cyclone. Ooh, Floodgate coming on Izana, though. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Tribute the Edaton, though. So both would have 1,000 more. Oh, my God, that's right. Ron's got Blast Sphere. Sneaky Ron. So this Edaton's at 26. It's going to blow up in Ursus' face for 26 next turn. Sonic Bird comes through, puts Ron down to 24. And Ursus, no back row removal, no way to get rid of this. So that's going to blow up next turn. And Izana's Floodgated. Yeah, that sucks. That's one way to shut this whole thing down. Shuffle. All right, well, you get to shuffle. Oh, they can only be used once per duel. So you want to pick. Probably want Machine Angel Ritual back in the deck, but you get the Banish effect to keep something alive. If a light monster would be destroyed by battle or card effect while it's in your graveyard, you can banish. So I think it protects it from Blast Sphere, actually. So Ursus might take the Kaboom, and Blast Sphere goes away, but Mar might keep it here, which that'd be pretty good, because that is literally lethal. Ron with one set. Almost summoned Doria. That complicates things. And, oh, are we proactively swinging into something? Probably Bird. Just take 2, and then take your pick. That's tricky. Because we want Blast Sphere to blow up on Ursus. But we know he's going to keep it alive with Mar. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we go into Bird. 200. But now what do we want to take with us? Bird? No. I think we try and... Do we take Edaton, like, betting that he's going to Mar to keep it alive? Or does Ursus gladly take Edaton off the field? I think that if we take Edaton, Ursus is like, sure. Because then Blast Sphere falls off. Yeah, we're taking Bird. And that's a wind monster, so Mar doesn't apply. Mar's only for light monsters. All right, standby phase. Blast Sphere blows up. We're going to banish Mar to keep it there, but we're still taking 24. I think that's how that works. 26. Right? Do we still take the damage or no? I guess not. Oh, if you do destroy it. Okay, so we don't take the damage. It's only if we actually destroy it. So, but Ursus can't... Oh, no, he can attack. Yeah. He can still attack. Blast Sphere doesn't hold him. Nightmare Wheel does, though. Oh, boy. Poor Edaton. Still going to get 14 with Bird, bringing Ron down to 800. We have one more Mar to spare on the Edaton. I think that we... Well, obviously, yeah. If we blow up, we're dead now because of the Nightmare Wheel burn. So we have to blow this Mar. And if Ron has something to stop this Bird attack next turn, then I think he wins because then we're out of Mars and Blast Sphere blows up. Unless Ursus has like Cosmic Cyclone or something to get rid of one of these. Oh, he's got TP. That's right. He's got TP. That is tough. And Izana is Floodgated. We have one monster set for a little more defense just in case Ursus just like normal summons another Senju or something. Ursus keeps Edaton alive, but it's all going to come crashing down on him next turn. Oh, wait. Machine Angel Ritual. Never mind. We got the Ben 10 top deck. Edaton's going to buff it by 1,000. That's 2,800 Ben 10. And we have another Mar for Banish if anything funny happens. Swinging into the set monster for Ron. Nudoria? Blast Sphere again! Oh no! Blast Sphere again! Yeah, that's 28 next turn, so Ursa's going to keep it alive one more time with the Mar, but that's all 3 Machine Angel Rituals banished. And now it's like, can Ursus draw another bird? Like, okay, Ron's got another set. Next turn, Ursus comes through, banish the Machine Angel Ritual, keep it alive one more time. Why does she got to be so big? 2,800. Okay, we got to send you. That's lethal. We just have to... Actually, both can swing in. And Wall of Disruption does not stop lethal with Ben 10, so he needs to stop both. No. Can't stop both. Good top deck from Ursus. I keep thinking for some reason that, like, the Blast Sphere card can't attack, but it's not. That's not it. You just never not see it blow up. And, of course, it already attacked Blast Sphere, so, like, you just think in your mind, but no. Good stuff for Ursus. Wow, you're using all 3 Machine Angel Rituals. Cyber Angel's coming in strong here. All right. If Ursus is able to take this second game, then we're going to see an Ursus Tetra Finals and a Ron Wiz Neshi Bronze. Okay, we're discarding Heated Heart. Interesting. Okay. We'll discard fodder for the Ben 10. Machine Angel Ritual coming out. Oh, Ursus is going first, though, so we can't just, like, OTK. But we're not worried about Floodgates, which is nice. So Ben 10 for Edatin. Ben 10 is going to get you to Senju. Okay, Senju's out. Light Monster coming. Oh, yeah, Ritual Monster coming. There's the Edatin. Do we have another Mar? Yes, we do. Senju and Edatin for Izana. Edatin buffs everything. Yeah, that's your play. So this is a 2,600 Edatin and a 3,500 Izana. Unfortunately, it was turn 1, so we can't just wipe the board with them, but you avoid the Floodgates and all the disruptions. So Ron's got to deal with this now. Blast Sphere deals with this pretty well. When Izana comes in, you destroy something, right? So yeah, it's just like a little not optimal turn 1. Like a little suboptimal, but it's still like, it's good. And you can make a second attack on a monster. And anything that targets Cyber Angel, shuffle something in the deck. Yeah, and destroy a card. Shuffle a Ritual into the deck. Lava Golem, that's a huge counter. Oh my god. Oh no. What? All of his hard work, and you just Lava Golem this guy. Oh, man. Well, Ursus can swing on Ron for 3,000, but if Ron has, like, Nightmare Wheel, what do you do? Does he burn out for 4 turns? What happens? And now he's just on the top deck. There's, like, nothing to recycle here. He keeps something alive with Machine Angel Ritual Banish, but that's about it. I think you can shuffle something here. Yeah. So he's using his one time to shuffle. We're getting Izana back in the deck. You don't even draw from it, though. Whatever. It's not like Cocoon at all. Ron's going to take 3,000. It was the right thing to do. Definitely the anime thing to do to deal with that board. But, man, Ron, you need some defense now. Yeah, we should be all right. But if Ursus top decks like Bird or Senju, now that Ron's at 1,000, anything's lethal. Ursus down to 2. 2 more turns of Lava Golem ticking. Oh, we actually drew a Machine Angel Ritual. Do we have something in here? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. We use Lava Golem here for Ben 10. Okay. That's not bad, but we have quite a field. Quite a field to swing into. Going to battle phase. Is that like DD Warrior Lady? We're in trouble. Blast Sphere. Oh, no. Oh, it's 18, though. Ben 10 is not buffed by Edatin or anything like that, so Ursus blows up for 18 next turn unless we start getting these Mars out. So now Ursus more or less forced to start banishing the Machine Angel Rituals. Where is the top deck Bird when you need it? Oh, and you Nightmare Wheel. So Ursus still burns. I guess this is TP burn, isn't it? I mean, you got Lava Golem, Blast Sphere, and Nightmare Wheel. Cosmic on the Nightmare Wheel? Yeah, yeah. Keeping Ben 10 alive, but the Sphere. At least we can attack, though. Swing into that set monster. Oh, we get the Warrior Lady banish. I think Blastoise just hangs out now. It just sticks around. Does it? I think it was because it's banished. Yeah, no, I guess it does go away. Oh, because it's an equip. It's an equip. Equip falls off, yeah. All right, wow. Okay, Ron with the DD Warrior Lady, solid. And we're going to win game 3. All right, Ursus is going second here. Full set from Ron, but definitely an opportunity to get the whole combo off. We just watch out for Floodgate. Floodgate shuts us down. We start with Bird. Bird gets us our spell. Our Machine Angel Ritual coming through. Okay, Ben 10 for Edaton. Ben 10 gets a light monster. Ben 10 probably bringing out like an Izana. No, another Edaton. Okay, so we must already have Izana in hand. And we get Mar back. Okay, Machine Angel Ritual. Going to tribute Edaton here. 2 Edatons for... no. 1 Edaton Bird for Izana. Edaton buffs both. So we're 2,600 there. That's the combo. We got to Floodgate in Izana, though. That would have been a 3,500 and a 2,600, which would have been more than lethal, depending on the back row. Still got a battle phase going for 26 on Ron here. Bet that Izana Floodgate is tough. That is tough. Wall Disruption. 2 monsters, minus 16. That puts Izana to 1,000. Ron goes to 3. And face Zoma, the one Zoma. Everything on the field now. Zoma swings over Edaton. Sure. Difference of 8. No back row for Ursus. Oh, keeping it alive with Mar, though. Yeah. That's the only Machine Angel Ritual that was in the grave. Oh, a tribute for Jinzo. I want to say that was a side. Good side for Ursus. That makes Zoma obsolete. Sitting there in the back row. And this game might be over. This is lethal. 24 and 1,000. Wow. Jinzo wins. Jinzo's all you needed. All the traps from Ron. Couldn't so another wall, Floodgate. Yeah, a lot of traps for Ron. But wow. Jinzo wins games. All right, guys. That means I think we're ready for finals. I think we actually got finals coming. What do we got? The Nurses Tetra Finals. Okay. It was game 3, right? 2-1? So close. Ron, you got bronze match against Neshi. Playing some Crystal Beasts. Go ahead and call these. And let's do some finals. Versus Tetra Finals. Neshi. Ron.